All right, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how the Johnny buckets are being made, what we've got done so far, and an outlook on the rest of production and getting delivery to you guys. This is our kind of bucket fit up table. So I can go ahead and show you. When we get these parts, we've been getting them from Sen Cut Sen, awesome company. They're American, fairly new in the market, only a few years old, but they do a damn good job. We're down to 2 boxes. We had 4. Finished up the first full box of the base shells here, and then here is like the top shell. So these 2 pieces go along with side plates, the AR500 cutting edge, and the bottom slides. And then those all get put up onto this table here. I'll start with the base. Put one of these on, one of these on. Get this up here. That gets all tacked together here in these areas. We go ahead, weld that back section together. I'm going to say we. This is my welder that right now he is at his day job welding rock crushers. And then after that he comes and welds here, making buckets for a lot smaller of rocks, but gravel, dirt, mulch, all of that. So that gets flipped around. You can see from the other side here where that cutting edge gets welded to. But let's go ahead, I'll show you guys a little bit more of the shop here. So this is the powder coating area. You've probably seen a lot of videos just in this spot. It has really good lighting. But this is our powder coating rack, so we can fit, if we don't have any other things and it's just buckets, we can do 10 buckets at a time. It goes into this huge oven. Some really thick doors. That goes right in there. Get up to 375 degrees. For these new colors, we're using prismatic powders. And I'll show you. I've got the new black. I've been using it a bit here, and it is pretty sweet. I'm really happy with that color. So go down the line over here. This is where we've got all of our buckets laid out. So it was kind of slow at first, and then now we're getting the rhythm, and it's looking like by the end of this weekend, on Saturday, these will all be fitted up, and then we can go to the final welding stage. These ones are learning kind of best tools to use for it. Switch from a flap disc to a different kind of thing, so there won't be any of these waves like this, but see all those welds there? I'm also going to be adding a reinforcement plate that goes through here and is where the pivot is. There's going to be a lot of abuse in this area, and I really want it to be strong. The plastic, it's good for up here setting stuff, and then in the future we can have expanding taller ones. But if we were to do it all metal, it's really heavy. With plastic, it can get me pretty light. There's stuff that is great for impact, so that's that. Here's that E-track. I'm just so glad I put that in here. And that was actually getting this shelving rack from Facebook Marketplace. That the trailer we had, it didn't have a good mount, and so went to Harbor Freight expecting to get like the D-rings that kind of just float around, and I saw E-track, so I welded those onto the trailer to get this, and then right after I was like, okay, these need to get it as well. I can go ahead and show you this new black. Got a few there, but I also have one on the bucket now. Of course, garbage truck is here, but I'm not going to do another take, so you should be able to hear me fine. But you can see, get nice and close, that nice texture to it, and this is a super durable with a zinc primer underneath. So I'm in a lot of different groups for zero turns and other brands, and I've seen people complain a lot about powder coat flaking off, and I don't want to make that same mistake some of these other companies have. So we're going to be doing the bucket, everything with that zinc primer. Helps with rust, better adhesion, all of that. And this is still that first prototype bucket. So let's hope this audio is good, because that truck's definitely loud. You can see more of them. We've got the boxes for these coming at the latest Monday, and as soon as those get here, we'll be throwing those on the rack. We'll see. I haven't counted yet how many I can get on, but it will probably be 2 or 3. It's my guess, batches of those. And yeah, that is really all I have For now, the kind of outlook here, really, to be honest, it's taking more time than I expected, but it is just me and trying to do the multiple roles. I had been doing adapter hitches for the first gens as well, and those just really slowed down my time. I have one up here and this is the first gen, so like swapping back, and it's a lot different in the style of how they're made. It takes a lot of different techniques, but it's a slower process. And anyways, I've paused those. I'm not going to be stopping the support for first gen. Really, this is a time to where I can get this through, and then the second gen adapters will be backwards compatible with that first gen, so then you guys can buy that for those old buckets. I've put out things because I want to show you guys, but then if I put it out, it can kind of make it a set in stone thing, and I'm about making the best thing, and sometimes that goes a little too far, and then I've got to reel it back in. But if I've put it out there, it kind of holds it to it. Really, I'm talking about the 30 inches. I have ways that it'll work, but there's no solutions. There's only trade-offs, and I've made it to where you can have a trade-off of whether you're looking for height or lift capacity. You guys will see that once we have all the parts in and welded. This has been definitely a huge learning process for me, and but I appreciate all of your guys' support. This really is not possible without my dad. He's made an amazing product that's helped people for over 2 decades now, and I want to help people for another 2, 5, 10 decades, whatever it is that millennium, if it's 100. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good weekend, guys.